2025 has been a deadly year on Calgary roads, with 38 fatal collisions as of December 19th. Calgary police say they are pulling over more drivers, but is enforcement the answer? The city is surging toward a population of 2 million, and that means more drivers on Calgary streets. Traffic safety officers seem to be keeping up. Last year, police pulled over more than 110,000 cars. They're on track to beat that, with close to 10,000 traffic stops a month so far this year.
Do you have enough people to do what you need to do right now for this traffic safety plan?
We could use more people.
Despite the number of traffic stops, Calgary police are short-staffed. Inspector Rob Patterson says they have 4 traffic enforcement teams authorized and only enough people for 3.
We have certain specialty teams within traffic that are full, but my traffic response teams are not full. They're sitting at about 60%. So having a full 40 officers being able to deploy onto the street, where we're sitting now more like about 29 officers, would be more effective.
Other methods of catching dangerous drivers have been taken away from municipal police. The province restricted the use of speed on green enforcement earlier this year. So CPS can't send out summons, but they can still look at the data.
The whole purpose of us putting them in initially in those intersections was because that's where collisions happen. They were in, there's no collisions. But now we're starting to see that speed creep up over 20 kilometers over the speed limit. Anyway, somebody else can do the math.
Now we have the consequence of having one of the deadliest years on Calgary streets.
This transportation consultant says pulling people over takes up more police time, but having the presence of enforcement is critical.
So what ends up happening is if there isn't consequences or the perceived chances of not having consequences, you're going to do bad things on the road. I got a speed on green ticket on 16th Avenue years ago. And after I got that ticket in the mail, you know what I started doing? I started driving slower, especially in that part of the city, because I don't want to get another speed on green ticket.
With a short-staffed police department and more civilians on the road, CPS is finding a way for drivers to help. Patterson says they're working on a system to submit dash cam footage. Right now, though, officers can't issue tickets after the fact.
We'd have to then hunt them down, so to speak. So we're going to work with the province to see, because that's something that they've been saying is coming on the way. So we're going to work with them to try to get it so that we can deal with those tickets, either mail them out or issue them after the fact.
I think the only reason why the police are even suggesting that is because they know that they don't have the capacity to deal with it. And then that also turns into a weird situation where now other people are kind of doing the enforcement for the police because we don't have enough police to do the enforcement. So it's really a slippery slope.
Police say they haven't identified any specific demographic patterns among dangerous drivers, but speed, impairment, and distraction remain leading factors as the city approaches the end of one of its deadliest years on record. Jo Horwood, CBC News, Calgary.